It's really fun to make a big pie or a big tart, but oftentimes you end up with scraps. So what do? Well, instead of making fresh dough for Pop-Tarts or a hand pie, just use your scraps and your re-roll. This was in my freezer and I kept it flat. So actually it wasn't even really re-roll. It was the trim from an original top crust. So I used a little cutter. I made doubles so that I have a top and a bottom to my little pie. And then I even had leftover dough that had been smushed together, so I rolled it out. As you can see, it's a little janky, but who cares? I can literally use any cutter that I want, and I can play with looks. I can play with practicing egg wash, crimping, and thinking about what does the top say about what's inside of the product. Obviously, I could end up dipping these in a glaze or putting frosting on the top, but I'm just gonna rely on them being kind of cute and pretty. Now the sablé dough really shouldn't be on that tray because it bakes at a much quicker rate. But because this is quick and easy, I can just pull them out when they're ready and put them on the cooling rack and put the other pies back in. These pies are a flaky dough, so I really want them to puff quite a bit. But I have a new oven, so I'm just still playing with the temperature. That's an orange marmalade. It's a jam I got from the farmer's market. And I'm gonna crimp them, and I didn't use water to stick together, but they actually didn't leak as much as the other ones. So again, I'm just playing with concepts. And even if this dough had been junk, it's still worthwhile to take anything that you've already worked with and run it through yet another exercise so that you might learn something, you might clarify something, and you might just get practice in.